Hey, what's up? This is Hunter with Tortoise and Hare Software, and today we're going to be talking about choosing website hosting for your WordPress site featuring Hurry MSP and Kinsta. So let's hop right in. So in this next video of building our MSP brand, we're going to be choosing website hosting for the Hurry MSP brand, which is our white label MSP brand that is kind of we're building in public, if you will. We're going to talk about Kinsta, the hosting provider today. We're assuming that your site is hosted on WordPress, as 90% of MSP websites are, and so many other websites on the web. And Kinsta is a managed WordPress hosting provider. So they basically handle all the back-end stuff as far as infrastructure optimization. So it's basically like a level of abstraction where they're doing a lot of the back-end hardware stuff, and then they provide the interface for you to manage it from a more software-defined side. And I like Kinsta because it's really optimized for SEO. I used to be on a company called Flywheel, and then they got acquired by WP Engine, and I found that the time to first byte response times went down the top, and I wound up migrating to Kinsta after I saw a blog post showing that their time to first byte response times were minimal, and then they also have a lot of other great features that are very desirable from a hosting perspective. So I'm over here on the kind of Kinsta page, and you can see they've got some great things. One is free malware removal. I have never had a client's website get hacked or infected with malware, but it is very comforting knowing that they will handle the removal if that were to ever happen. They do migrations. I usually handle migrations because they're pretty trivial. Support is great. I'm talking with their support team, pretty regularly, probably about my own website more than any client website. They've got CDN and edge caching, which is fantastic, especially if you are an MSP serving areas that are, more distributed, nationwide or global. So you'll have edge caching to get, fast load times across the globe. You can also choose your data center when setting up your website. So you can set up a data center that is as close to your service area as possible, which is great. They've got a web application firewall and DDoS protection via a Cloudflare integration, which is great. Unlimited users and stuff like that. One of my other favorite features, and I'll see it kind of here, is that they do automatic WebP conversion on images. So you can upload your images in whatever format that you want, and they will do an automatic WebP conversion, which greatly reduces the size of the images, and is great for SEO. Again, they've got really great time to first byte response times. This is just kind of the back end of the Hurry MSP website. That is still not live yet. It's still in development, but I have put into a hosting container here. So they got some add-ons here, additional disk space, super easy to add in a premium staging environment or upgrade the PHP memory, which you can need at higher scale web page counts, things like that. Some other good features here. They've got daily backups, super easy to restore from, an environment, and then you can create a staging environment and push seamlessly between environments, with basically one click from staging to live, which is very convenient. I think it's $30 a month for a single site. And then If we host for you, we charge $150 a month, and then we do like automatic plugin updates, and our monthly plugin updates, monthly theme updates, and then we'll do like a QA check. They've got a lot of great tools here. You can force HTTPS from the hosting side, which is nice. You can also turn on some things like early hints, which basically like loads a page as soon as you hover a mouse over the button. I haven't really configured this one totally yet because, again, it's still in kind of development and pre-launch stage. It's super easy to manage the caching. Again, they've got edge caching, which you can configure, a CDN, which is nice. Again, you can set up the automatic WebP conversion, exclude any files that you need to from the CDN super easily. Super easy to clear the caches if you need. If you need, you can also stand up a Redis cache on your site, which shouldn't be needed for an MSP website. They got logs for error logs, access logs, performance logs. You can also set up application performance monitoring if you need. And then they'll also give you some, I'll switch over to the Tortoise and Hare site real quick. Some juicy data as far as like, disk space consumption, top hits on your website, things like that. Whether your cache is getting hit as many times as you think it would. Device access, you can see mostly desktop here. Super low response times, all this other good stuff. So honestly, like the moral of the story is that Kinsta is just like a super great product, loads super fast, has great support, and will help you recover in the event of your WordPress site getting hacked. And it's got all the tools you need to manage your site seamlessly, such as SSH, FTP, all that stuff. I won't show the information there. But it's overall a great product and a no-brainer as a choice to host your MSP's website on. So I'm not even an affiliate, so I'm not even making money off this. I'm just a big fan of Kinsta, and I use it to host all the websites. Hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, feel free to like, share, subscribe. Again, Kinsta is a great choice and a no-brainer for your MSP's website, assuming you're hosting on WordPress. So sign up for Kinsta, or contact us if you need a little extra layer of support and want to do a manual application of plugin updates, theme updates, things like that for a marketing website that might have a lot of traffic going to it. So again, I'm Hunter Nelson with Tortoise and Hare Software, and thanks for watching.